I mean, it's not that simple, but essentially, at the same time, it's that simple. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie, and today I am starting a brand new series here on my channel, which I am super excited about. And this series is called The Wealthy Girl Diaries. Okay, so let me explain what the plan behind this is, how it's going to work, and all that good stuff. So the Wealthy Girl Diaries is all about building my wealth and building my net worth and taking you guys along the journey with me. So I thought this would be really interesting because as of right now, I'm not a wealthy girl. I am currently working a part-time office job. I work 3 days a week. I take home around $1,700 a month. However, I am leaving this job at the end of March because my visa, my working holiday visa here in Germany, is coming to an end, and I am flying back home to Australia on the 1st of May. So I am going to be completely incomeless. In a way, I have a little bit of freelance work that I do on the side that can bring in $1,000 to $2,000 a month, but that is not much money. And I wanted to make this series to document how I am going to go from part-time office job, essentially unemployed, to wealthy girl. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so there are a few things that I want to achieve throughout this series, and they're achievable, but they're also going to be something that takes a lot of hard work and dedication. So the first thing that I want to be able to achieve throughout this series is to make $5,000 a month. Now, for some people, that is incredibly easy. They probably make that at their full-time job. That is fantastic. Like I said, I am currently working an office job that makes $1,700, and I'm leaving that in literally 2 weeks' time. And then the only money that's going to be coming in for potentially a couple months is my freelance. And making $5,000 freelancing might be a little bit of a challenge, but I love a good challenge. So the next part of this series is making my way up to making 6 figures. Now, a couple years ago, I actually did that. I made over $100,000 in a year. I had an incredibly good year freelancing, which is absolutely insane. I am nowhere near making that much money at the moment, but I want to document getting back to that point and then staying at that point and then exceeding that point. So how much hard work, dedication, freelance, all that good stuff is it going to take for me to make 6 figures within a year? Let's find out. The last thing that I want to document within this Wealthy Girl Diaries series is the rising of my net worth. So I did make a video on my channel not too long ago breaking down my entire net worth, and essentially my net worth is around $400,000, and the first thing I want to do is raise that bad boy up to $500,000 because that just sounds bloody good. And there are a few things that I can do in terms of raising my net worth besides simply raising my bank account, and that is actually the first thing I want to do in this series. So let me go grab my laptop, my phone, and there are a couple things I want to do to slowly but surely raise my net worth little by little. Even if it's only a couple $100s, we are going to get started raising the net worth, baby. Okay, so I have my phone and my laptop here, and with these two devices, there are 2 certain things that I am going to focus on in terms of raising my net worth besides just raising the number within my bank account, and that is investments and my home loan. So to start with, I am going to invest. So there's something that I do to essentially add money that I can invest with and pay off extra on my home loan without even thinking about it. And that is that every single Monday, $40 is deducted from my bank account and $20 goes into a separate account, which is just for investing. And the other $20 goes into another separate account that is just for extra money to go towards paying off my home loan. Now, $40 a week is not very much money. It's not going to make a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. That is still around an extra $1,000 that I have put away without much thought that is going to go towards investing and paying off my home loan. And I think that is pretty cool. So what I've done is, since I've been doing this $20 in my separate accounts every week, I have been slowly investing that money and paying off my home loan. And as of right now, we're going to open up my Sharesies app because I transferred $80 to invest. Now, once again, $80 is not a huge amount of money, but it will make a difference in the long run. And as of right now, oh my God, stocks are not doing so good. And that actually means that it is a really good time to buy. Basically, if all the finance YouTubers are posting videos about investments and their thumbnails are all red, that means that it is time to buy. All the stocks are on sale. As of right now, my investment portfolio is actually down like $3,000 or so, but I am not too stressed because I invest for the long run. So as of right now, I have $81.36 in my Sharesies investing wallet, and I am going to invest that right now. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in the S&P 500 because that is just a simple, reliable, decent ETF, and the market is down right now, so it is a good time to buy because when the market recovers, I will make more on my investment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that entire $80 into the S&P 500 and then not think about it for the next 10, 20, 30 years, however long I am investing for. So let's do it. Let's buy $50.96 worth of US dollars in the S&P 500. So that will hopefully one day raise my net worth. It might not for the next year or so because let's be real, the US is probably about to go into a recession and my investments is going to keep going down, but I am not stressed because the market always recovers. Okay, so I am going to buy that. Perfect! That is $80 extra invested in the stock market. Okay, so the other surefire way to raise my net worth is to pay off extra in my home loan. Okay, so essentially every time I make a payment on my home loan, whether it is my general bi-weekly mortgage coming out or whether I am making an extra payment like I'm about to do right now, my net worth is going up because the amount of money that I owe on my home is going down. So my net worth is going up. And as of right now, I have $263,000 left on my home loan, and I have already put in an extra $19,700 throughout the few years that I've owned my home. I've put in an extra $20,000 on top of my mortgage repayments, and I like to do this as often as possible whenever I have a little bit of extra money, or when that account that receives $20 every single week gets to a decent amount. I then like to go in to my account here and put a little bit extra money onto my home loan so that I can pay it off earlier, because even $100 extra a month on my home loan is going to save me thousands in the long run. And as I'm doing that, I am also raising my net worth. So they are the few things that I'm going to do within this series. We're going to invest together, we're going to pay off my home loan, all that good stuff. But the main part of this series is going to be my freelance work and how I am gaining more freelance work, how I'm searching for work, what's working, what's not working. And I want to go and talk about that right now because there's something I'm working on right now which I'm super excited about, which could hopefully change the freelance game for me. Okay, so one thing I am actually really excited about and have been really getting into the past week or so is freelance video editing. So within the last week, I have been really trying to find my first clients. I've been looking through Upwork, I've been looking through YouTube jobs, I've been sending out applications and all that sort of stuff to try and land a client, and I finally had a little bit of a nibble. So I am currently talking to a YouTuber that has around 45,000 subscribers, and to me that is huge. That's amazing. 45,000 subscribers is absolutely huge, and we've been talking back and forth, and the next step is for me to do a trial edit for this girl. She wants me to do like a 3-minute edit of one of her videos, so essentially she can see if my editing style is a good fit for her videos, and if she likes my editing style, then I can become her editor, which is incredibly exciting because I feel like once I've got that first client down, getting more clients is going to be easier because I've got something to show for it. Like, hey, this is my YouTube channel, this is what I do, that is great. The fact that I'll then be able to say, this is someone that I edit for, is going to be huge. And then hopefully I can get a few more clients because I would really, really, really love to go down the path of being a video editor. Specifically for YouTubers, like I really like editing vlogs and all that sort of stuff. So that is also something that I want to document in this series, how my freelance business is going in terms of video editing. Like, did I get the client? Did I get another client? What am I applying for? I will probably spend a little bit of time later in this video searching through Upwork because I find that a good way to try and apply for jobs. There is always people looking for video editors, and you just got to shoot your shot. You got to send out your application and hope for the best. Okay, so one of the major things I want to document within this series is actually the freelancing itself and how much money, etc., how I am making the money from that. And my current freelance gig is working as a tutor. I tutor students in marketing and advertising. I mark their assignments, I respond to their emails, all that sort of stuff. And as of today, I do not have too much work for this job. I have one assignment that I need to mark. I have no idea what each day is going to look like when it comes to this freelance job. Sometimes I wake up and I have absolutely nothing to do. Other days I have 6 assignments to mark, 10 emails to reply to. As of today, I have 1 assignment to mark, 1 email to reply to, and that means that today from freelancing, unless anything else comes through, I will make $45 because I get paid $45 per assignment marked. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time working through the student's assignment, replying to emails, all that good stuff. So yeah, let's actually do a little bit of work and get one step closer towards becoming a wealthy girl and making $5,000 per month, $100,000 per year. I mean, but hey, we're going to have to make more than $5,000 a month if we want to make $100,000 in a year. We're starting slow. We want to make $5,000 a month. It's probably not going to happen for a couple of months. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to take. I think that's what's going to be so fun about this series because it's real, it's raw, it's open, it's honest. I'm not waking up making $10,000. I'm waking up making $2,000 in a month. Okay, let's get to work. Okay, so I have officially finished all of my freelance work in terms of my tutoring job today, and although it is only $45 worth, that is still much better than $0, and I am glad that I did that. Okay, so now I'm going to have a bit of a browse through Upwork because obviously jobs are added to Upwork all the time, and if you're not constantly checking, you could miss a good one. So I'm going to search for YouTube video editor and see if there's anything up that's worth applying for. Okay, so one of the problems with Upwork is a lot of people are going to try and get work for extremely cheap. Like, for example, this job here is for a video editor to, do transitions, text animations, effects, all that good stuff for a video ranging 8 to 15 minutes, and they want to pay $5. Now, I completely understand that if I want to get into this field, I'm going to have to do work for cheap, but I'm not going to edit an 8 to 15 minute video for $5. That is ridiculous. I would think about it for, say, $20. Like, I know that is so ridiculously low, but I need to break into the field. And once I'm in the field, I can raise my prices to something decent. Like, I feel like most video editors should probably be charging like $50 an hour or something like that. But yeah, I'm not applying for a job that's $5 for a 15-minute video. That is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so this one here is seeking someone to edit up to 7 videos per week, including reels. They are paying $300. So $300 for 7 videos is again very low, but this is something I would consider, although they do have pretty low reviews, which is not a good sign, so I might just skip on this job. I am pretty picky with what I apply for on Upwork, because when you're applying for jobs on Upwork, you have to use connects, and you only have a certain amount of connects, and then when you run out, you have to physically buy more. So the fact that I have to put money into this means that I'm very picky with what I apply for, but let's keep looking. For reference, we are 2 pages into Upwork, and the jobs were only posted 2 hours ago. So a lot of jobs get posted on here. So I am searching through Upwork a couple times a day, every few hours. So let's keep going, see if we can find something good. Okay, so if we're being real, there hasn't been that good of a job posted in the last 6 or so hours, so I'm gonna leave that for now. The girl that I'm gonna be doing a test edit for as soon as I get the footage from her, which I'm pretty sure she's American, so by the way she's been responding to me previously, I should hopefully get the footage this afternoon, but I actually found her through Upwork, so fingers crossed that goes well. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated, but that is going to be the gist of this series. We're going to be seeing how much money we can make until we're a wealthy girl, going through all the different ways to make money. I'm even doing surveys again. I've been using Octopus Group, which is a survey website. Now, again, it is not good bang for your buck. You're going to do a 10-minute survey for $2. That is terrible. But at the end of the day, I would rather spend my time doing a 10-minute survey and making $2 than not doing a 10-minute survey and not making any money, because your girl is determined and we're going to make Wealthy Girl Diaries happen. We're going to make $5,000 a month, and then we're going to up that and we're going to make $100K a year. It's probably not going to be this year, but like I said, that's the fun of this series, because it's real, it's raw. Some months I'm going to struggle. I'm probably going to make $2,000, and that's going to be scary because I have a mortgage and I have bills, and other months, hopefully, they're going to be amazing and I'm going to make $10,000. I am so excited about this series. It's essentially going to be vlogs. This is a more sit down, chatty video to tell you about this series, but it's going to be fun. I'm really excited about it. So if there is one thing to know about me, it is that I will always find ways to make money online. I am so incredibly passionate about side hustles and freelancing. My absolute end goal is to be 100% self-employed, working for myself as my own freelancer, which as of right now is obviously not possible. Once I get back to Australia in May, I'm going to have to look for a part-time job or a full-time job to supplement my income. But while I'm doing all that, I'm going to be working tirelessly on my freelancing, on my side hustles, on my YouTube channel. For example, the year that I talked about earlier when I had an incredible year, I'm talking 6 figures freelancing. God, I missed that job. That was so good. I would set my alarm for 2:30 in the morning, and I would wake up at 2:30 to claim copywriting jobs because the client that I was working with was American, and obviously there were other freelancers also doing this job, and I wanted to get as many as possible. You could claim like 5 at a time, and there would be like 20 jobs go up or something like that. So I would wake up at 2:30 in the morning to claim these jobs just to ensure that I had some for the day. And then I would wake up at 5 a.m. to get started on them, because I would then go to work at 7 a.m. to work a full-time job, get home at 4, walk my dog, make dinner, continue working, go to bed. And that is what a day in the life looked like when I was making 6 figures in a year. And I would 100% do that again. I am not trying to kill myself with the hustle. I'm not gonna lie, might not do the 2:30 a.m. wake up again. That was rough, but that job is not gonna come around like that again. But that is just an example of what my mindset is like when it comes to freelancing, side hustles, and making this life a reality. Sometimes you got to wake up at 5 a.m. and work for 2 hours before you start your full-time job at 7 a.m. Which this was also super crazy, because I would actually make more money working on my freelance business and my copywriting that I was doing between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. I would make more money than I would make at my full-time job from 7 a.m. till 4 p.m., which is crazy. And that is what I love so much about freelancing, self-employment, side hustles, etc., is there is no cap. There is no ceiling. When you work a full-time job, chances are you have a salary. Like, for example, at my old job, I was on $55,000 a year before tax. That was it. If I worked overtime, cool. I didn't make any more money. There was no way to make more than $55,000 in a year, no matter how hard I worked. But with freelancing, there is no cap. I can just get more clients. I mean, it's not that simple, but essentially, at the same time, it's that simple. And baby girl, that is what Wealthy Girl Diaries are all about. And I am so excited and motivated. So keep watching, baby. Okay, so I've just been randomly browsing Upwork like throughout the day, and I've found one that I'm going to apply for. It is a YouTube video editor for travel vlogs. They're a channel with 18,000 subscribers. Their videos are usually between 20 to 30 minutes. They use Final Cut Pro, and they're looking to release 1 video a week. So I am going to apply for this. They don't mention the price, so I'm assuming that's something we work out together if this goes ahead. Although the thing I will say is with Upwork, most of the time you submit a proposal, you never hear back, which is always frustrating because, like I said, when you run out of connects, you have to buy more. But I am going to apply anyway because I have a couple travel vlog style videos already on my channel, so I can link to that. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to apply for this job. We're not going to see any success in this video, obviously, but hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, in episode 2 we will have a paid job to work for. But yeah, that is just a quick update because obviously we went through Upwork a couple hours ago. There was nothing good. A couple hours later, there's a job worth applying for, so it pays to keep looking constantly. Okay, I'm gonna apply for this job now.
You don't think before you act. There's something really off about that. Can't you see the problem with just caring about yourself?
Okay, so I think that is where I'm going to leave episode 1. I'm really hoping that tonight or this weekend, the girl that I've been talking to, who I'm going to do a 3-minute trial edit with, gets the footage through so I can get started on that. And I will include that in episode 2, and hopefully that becomes part of my freelance roster and the beginning of my freelance editing journey, which would be so exciting because obviously getting your first client is the hardest and once you have your first client down and you have a few edited videos under your belt to use in your portfolio, it should be a lot easier. But yeah, it is Friday today. I'm going to head to the gym in a little bit, go grocery shopping with my partner, and then we don't have any plans for the weekend, so I'm just going to continue the hunt for freelance work. I'm going to keep working on my current job as a tutor. I've actually just had another assignment come through, so that is another $45, but I'm gonna save marking that assignment for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just gonna spend the weekend browsing the job boards, browsing Upwork, applying for jobs, crossing my fingers and hoping I land something because like I said, I need to adjust this camera angle. I literally finish my full-time job in 2 weeks time, and then once I get back to Australia, I'm gonna have to look for another job unless I can land enough freelance work to not have to do that, which would be ideal. So I've got like a month and a half to try and find some clients and get this started. If you're a YouTuber and you're looking for an editor, hit me up. I'll send you my portfolio through. We can have a chat. But yeah, Wealthy Girl Diaries. I am so excited for this series. I love talking money. I love talking freelance, side hustles, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm going to go edit this video so I can get it up for you guys. And my weekend is going to be spent on my laptop when I'm not freelancing, looking for jobs, doing $2 surveys. I am probably watching YouTube videos, and a lot of the times I like to watch lifestyle vlogs, get ideas for editing, watch productive vlogs, watch people freelancing. I've really been loving watching Scrivspo and Beth Gould. They are from Melbourne, and they are also lifestyle YouTubers that do freelance video editing, and I just find them really inspiring because that is my goal, to be a full-time YouTuber with freelance stuff on the side to keep me going. Video editing, writing, creating content. I don't know. You'll see. We'll document all of it throughout this series, but thank you so much for watching episode 1. Let's hope episode 2 brings some good news in terms of jobs. But maybe it won't because, you know, that's life. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I put out new videos every few days. Subscribe and hit that notification button if you'd like to see more. And be sure to comment down below if you are as excited about this series as I am. And I guess I'll see you when I'm a millionaire. Bye guys.